So we've had problems with our water pressure today, and the well house is, I don't know if you can see it, but right down through there. And we're gonna try to make us a little trail in here. And when I told y'all earlier I'm terrified of bees, you're about to see just how terrified I am. Hey everybody, welcome back to Grazing Nail Makers. Today we are over here at the new homestead. This is 24 acres of a abandoned cow farm. Used to be a cattle farm many years ago. We just closed on the property yesterday, and we run over here yesterday afternoon and cut the grass because it was way out of control. So we got that taken care of yesterday. But the first thing I want to do today, we've got rain coming all day tomorrow and the next day. So the first thing I want to do is get up on the roof here and seal around the chimneys. The chimneys are leaking a little bit. We got to fix some sheetrock inside, and I'll show you all that in a little bit. But I want to get up there and seal around these chimneys, and we're going to take down this old antenna here and get that taken down so I can seal around the chimneys real good. So that's the first thing we're going to do today. We got a whole lot coming up on the channel about this property and projects and stuff that we're going to do. So y'all make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so y'all can follow along on our journey here on this new homestead property. So we're really excited about everything that's going to be happening, but we're going to get up on this roof and get this taken care of before this rain rolls in. All right, so we got this old antenna here that's strapped on with these big straps. We got to take these nuts off, and taking these off because I got to get this strap right here taken off. That way I can seal around this old tar. Some of it's peeling back and leaking. So we're gonna get these taken off and get this all sealed up. It's surprisingly not heavy at all. I was expecting it to be a whole lot heavier. So the tar on the flashing here is what's causing our issues down there in the living room. So I'm gonna try to take all this off and get this resealed. The water just runs down this brick right behind here and then gets into the attic, and that's what's caused the sheetrock to change colors and stuff in the living room. We don't have any rot issues or anything, but we've got to get this fixed. All right, this is the product I'm gonna be using to seal up around these two chimneys. It's called Through the Roof. I haven't used it before, but there's pretty good reviews online about it. So I did seal the chimneys a couple weeks ago when we first got this under contract, just to help a little bit, and so far it's done pretty good. But we're gonna get the rest of this chimney sealed up, so hopefully that stops our little bit of a leaking problem we have. This is the little quart jar you just painted on. I just used one of these little cheap bristle brushes, and we just smear it on everywhere. And this stuff dries crystal clear, so if anything, it just looks like it's a little bit wet. You really can't see it from down on the ground. So I'm not worried about making it look pretty or anything. We just want to make sure we get a good coat in here, all the little cracks and crevices. All right, so that's what it looks like. Once it dries, it's not gonna be near that shiny. I'll show you over here on this other chimney. I done this one a couple weeks ago, and you can see that it's not near as shiny that once it dries, but it makes a real good seal. It stays flexible, and it even like soaks into the shingles here, so I think it's gonna solve our problems for now. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for this project. We got a lot more to do today. I've got the whole entourage down here of equipment and tools and stuff, so we've got to we're gonna work on getting these bushes trimmed out and the vines cleaned off the house. You know, we got dog fennel growing in the gutters here. We got all these bushes around the edge of the house that needs to be cleaned up. All these tree limbs I'm going to trim off, and we got to get all these tree limbs cleaned off the house, gutters cleaned up. They're going to cut this bush down. We got some boxing to fix right under here where it's the water's backed up and it's rotten, so gotta get all that cleaned up, and we're gonna clean everything up. So it's gonna be a big project here, but we're gonna have fun doing it. This is what we've been looking for many years. It's quite a secluded property here, way off the highway, and the highway that it's on is not busy at all. There's hardly ever any cars on it, but the highway's probably, I don't know, a good 400 yards out through the woods there. So when an occasional car does pass, you can hear the car, but you definitely can't see it. So all right, we're getting ready to trim these bushes right here. We hadn't decided if we want to keep them or not, or just pull them up, but for right now I'm just going to cut them way back. Easy. Oh yeah, watch nest. And I hate bees. I got pretty lucky on that one. Let's see if I zoom y'all in and get y'all on this wasp nest. These paper wasps. So I decided not to take any chances. We found 5 or 6 wasp nests in here, big wasp nests in these bushes. So I've stuck my extra pole on here just so I can run away a little faster. All right, everybody, so we got everything trimmed off. I'm leaving the stumps here because I'm gonna bring a track hoe and dig around these stumps and hopefully pull the stumps out of everything. We got all these big bushes off the house. We got this real big one here that I showed you from up on the roof that was all growed up here. We've trimmed these just so I could mow better for now. When I get the track hoe over here, I'll rip all them up. And same thing for down through here on this side of the house. Still got a lot of trash to pick up and stuff. Some old shingles, looks like some bags of sand or something, and an old bench. We trimmed the limbs up on this pin oak and this holly tree here just so I could mow easier. But the big difference is we got all these trimmed way back so you can actually see the house now. Looks a lot different, a lot cleaner. We'll probably rip those up too next spring or something and plant us a nice flower bed. We got a little bit more to do today. I may try to blow the gutters out for tomorrow. We're supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and I don't know what else I'll do today. There's a whole lot more to do, so we'll just pick another project and go from there. So we've had problems with our water pressure today, and the well house is, I don't know if you can see it, but right down through there. And we're gonna try to make us a little trail in here. And when I told y'all earlier I'm terrified of bees, you're about to see just how terrified I am. So I don't really know how we're going to get in there, but we're going to try to see if we can make it.
Oh, it's the weed eater.
Probably not with the weed eater. We're probably going to drive something in there.
Maybe your truck.
We might drive the truck or the side by side, one of the two. Okay.
You know, you don't.
Ew.
Let me see.
Look, you gotta be my eyes and my eyes. You got a bug on your face. You see stuff start flying, you just holler and tell me to run.
Oh, Daddy.
What?
There's a bee right there.
Got washed.
Why are they going everywhere?
Because there's a lot of flowers in here. See all these yellow flowers? They're eating the flowers. It's definitely junky in here. Well, that's the gutters. It's definitely a whole lot easier than scooping it out by hand. So, I believe that's going to be all for this video. Appreciate y'all hanging around. Make sure you like and subscribe. Really helps us out a whole lot. We'll catch y'all on the next one.